All right, mic check 1 2, check 1 2. Sounds like we're live. Welcome everybody. Dan Forger here. Unfortunately, I'm pulling double duty, streaming and commentating. But I'll be here for the duration of the game, where we have the Ravens taking on the Chiefs tonight. Should be a pretty good matchup. Both these teams won their matchup last week, albeit the Ravens was a pretty decisive victory over the Lone Wolves, and the Chiefs struggled a little bit against the Aztecs, but they ended up getting it done. Preliminary predictions here. I'm going to go ahead and predict that the Ravens are probably going to come out on top with this one. They've been pretty dominant all season. And I think they're going to continue that stretch against the Chiefs here today. But the Chiefs have been playing well. They practice hard. They're a pretty cohesive team. So I expect them to do well. All right, hop out for a second, make some adjustments on our settings here. We should be good to go. So shout out to Raz for reference tonight's. They're just going over the captains, and they're going to decide who does. Obviously, the away team will pick the coin toss. We'll see how that goes, and we'll see who gets the ball to start off. Your captains are going to be Skinner, Sky Tower, Kuroshi, and Angelo for the Ravens. And then for the Chiefs, you're going to have Trill, Parks, and looks like Rome. The away team's going to pick heads. We'll see how the coin flip comes out. And that's going to be tails. And the Ravens elect to kick. They're going to receive the second half. Pretty common decision. Basically what I expect. All right, Raz situating the marker here. We're going to get this one rolling. If you're the Chiefs, I think you have to score here. The Ravens are known for high-powered offense. They like to get points as quick as possible. Even though against the Aztecs, they did milk the clock quite a bit once they got that lead and took advantage of that play clock. But I think their general default is just pedal to the floor, just keep scoring as many points as possible. So we'll see what happens. Looks like you're going to have Pac in the backfield, along with number 15, which is Tazo, and then you have Zaney in the back. And the kick is up. It's low here. It's going to roll out of the back of the end zone. They elect to let it go. So they're going to take it on the 20-yard line here. So you have Pac under center. Not his first time QBing in this league, that's for sure. He's going to go with bunch formation right. I think that's going to be a common theme for both teams this matchup. Looks like they're trying to sort out which receivers they're going to have. And looks like they were waiting on their center, Rando, number 23. I think he's a rookie this year. Shout out to him. We have a lot of new rookies in this league. So snap the ball rolling to his left. A good block by his line here. It looks like he doesn't have many routes open, but he's going to dance the line of scrimmage and go ahead and take the run. His receiver misses the block, unfortunately. Otherwise, he would have had quite a few more yards. But that's going to be a pickup. It looks like 7 or 6. I'm sorry. Can't sneeze at that, I guess. Paxton continue with a bunch right formation. Looks like he has Alf and Trill on his left-hand side. And then Rome, Zaney, and Fats on his right side, strong side. Zaney, one of his favorite targets on those short routes, so I expect him to get quite a few targets this game. But Alf with a monster game last week. Paxton the ball rolling short to Zaney. It's almost like I knew. And he's going to pick the first down and more. I think you're going to see that a lot, those screens. Whoever that CB is on that side, I believe it might be Tom Box. He's going to have to choke on those pretty hard and choke up on those and expect those quick screens. Paxton with the ball rolling to his right. Looks like he has a decent little pocket, but Lance coming in quick. He's going to bomb it deep. Looks like it's going to be a 50-50. And Alf with a big time catch on number 3, which is going to be Roshi. So, that ball was a little short. Alf did a good job protecting, and he comes down with the catch. Alf had a monster game last week against the Aztecs. He's becoming one of Pac's best receivers. So I kind of expect more of that, but he has to be careful throwing those 50s. Dangerous business. Pac's in the ball rolling left, under a little bit of pressure, but he's got some time. Dropping way back, and he looks like he opts to just throw it out. That's going to be a grounding, yeah, because I don't think he reached the line of scrimmage. Skinner calling it out, miking it up right away. Don't know how I feel about that, but I think they're going to get him for intentional grounding here. And a reason for intentional grounding for people who may not be super familiar with football, he went to throw the ball out, and there was no receiver nearby that was eligible to catch it, and it didn't pass the line of scrimmage, this blue line right here. So unfortunately, it landed just short. And if I'm Raz, they're going to get the intentional grounding, but we'll see what he decides. Pac next time just has to, he might have accidentally misclicked a mouse look, but Next time we just got to air that one out a little better off the sideline. So a bit of confusion there. The Chiefs were under the impression that they got the 5-yard penalty, but it sounds like it was a delay of game that brought it back 5 yards anyway. So more than likely they're gonna have to come back an additional 5 yards here. But the refs working it out. It's try to be patient with the refs. It's not the easiest job to watch everything, and lately our refs seem like they've been sleeping on the sidelines. So respect to Raz for at least giving the best effort here to make the right call. So they're going to get the grounding penalty. They're going to come back. This is going to be second in quite a ways, so we'll see what happens if they can convert on this. It looks like they swapped Trill and Alf already. Just maybe Alf feels like running those short routes on that left-hand side. Snap the ball, dropping back, and roll to his right. He's got a defender coming in. Looks like he's probably going to throw the dump off to Zaney, and he does. And Zaney, unfortunately, twitches at the last second and misses it. Tom was there. Zaney had the step on him for sure, was probably able to catch that. But those short little passes, sometimes they're hard to read. Another common problem lately, there hasn't been very many scrims between all these teams. So I feel like everybody's playing with a bit of rust. Third down, he's had the ball rolling to his left. Great block on the left-hand side. Decides to roll right, though, into a defender. He's going to bomb it deep. And that's just going to be in a crowd of traffic. Number 3 coming down with it. Huge catch. And that's going to be Fats with the catch. Big time catch from Fats. That was almost the end of their drive. So they're in the red zone here within 9 yards, so we'll see what happens. Pac with a quick snap. He's going to throw the slant out. Miscommunication between his receiver there, number 5, which I believe is Rome. Rome didn't quite slant out as sharp as I think Pac wanted, but that's all right. It's going to bring up second down. Still second and 9. He's going to push it to the line of scrimmage here under a bit of pressure, but he's got some time. Waiting to see what develops. He's got somebody in the middle. Oh, and that's going to be a touchdown by Alf. You could tell Pac was tracking that the whole time. He ended up drifting back to his right, and it looked like Alf followed him, was kind of mirroring him here in the middle, which allowed him to throw that touchdown. Alf had to push up quite a bit to protect it, which brought him back out, but he's able to come back in for the touchdown. And the Chiefs decide to kick the field goal instead of going 2-point conversion. I don't hate this decision, but a lot of them have been blocked lately, so we'll see what happens. Off with the kick. Kick is up, and it looks good to me. So that's going to be 7-0 Chiefs. Alf with the kick with a big-time catch. And with the touchdown, he's already making a big, good case for player of the game already. If the Chiefs win this, of course. But also shout out to Fats for that big-time catch to allow the Chiefs to get into the red zone. So back to receive, you're going to have Angelo, number 4. And then number 1, London, not familiar. I believe he's a rookie. And number 26, which is Cray, I believe. kick it deep to this side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Yeah, it's going to be Cray, number 26. So Skinner's going to pick this up at the 20-yard line here due to the touchback. We'll see what he does. Strongest receiving core in the league, I would say. So we'll see what he does. Since that ball rolling right, just opposite roll straight, he's going to push up and just take the yards. He's going to get the first down and get ultimately tackled. But you saw that hole, decided to take it. Skinner kind of known for being a pocket passer in previous seasons, but he's kind of picked up his run game this year, it seems like. Very comfortable running, it seems like. He's going to roll left. He's got plenty of time with his line. He's going to push up again and run. Great tackle by Zaney to save that. If he would have missed that, if he would have missed that dive there, that would have been quite a few yards. Instead of getting 10, he only got, it looks like 7. Some kind of penalty going on. Not sure what that was about, but the ref, they opt to just keep rolling. Skinner with a quick snap rolling left. Great blocks by his line. He decides to drop back, look for a pass here. He's got somebody on the right-hand side by himself. That's going to be number 26, Cray. And great catch, and they're going to move up to the 30-yard line here. Oh, I'm sorry, the 40. Players calling out to the refs that Cray maybe didn't have a possession circle. I don't know that it made a huge difference because he was wide open, but as he snapped the ball rolling his wrist, like he's got somebody burning deep middle, decides not to throw it. He's going to push up, get the first down, and more. Great block by his receiver up ahead, but tackled by Zaney. Skinner snap rolling to his left. He's going to push up again and go ahead and take almost the first down. He's short a yard. So I've seen a lot of runs so far. I think only one pass so far to get down the field here. I would say a little uncharacteristic of Skinner, which is interesting to see. Snaps ball rolling, raising to push up, just get the first down. He's got some space. Taking out of the 5-yard line. I don't hate the decision. Ball security in the red zone, very important. It's very easy to throw interception. Skinner's just snap the ball real quick. No cadence, see if the ref catches it. Skinner's saying he called cadence. I'm not sure that I heard it. I may have just missed it, but so that's going to be a touchdown by the Ravens. So we're going to have a slight delay here. It looks like somebody TP'd onto the field. I'm not sure who it was in the locker room here. So we're going to have to work on getting that out of here. So I believe that was Chloe miking up saying that the person that TP'd onto the field is gone. And they were waiting for the ref to determine. A lot of back and forth going on. Not sure how the ref feels about all the back and forth chatter, but yeah, it sounds like he's just going to allow it to happen. But you can tell a lot of pressure between these two teams. Both of them want to win. Granted. So looks like a ref reverted the play. So it's going to be first down again. Interesting. Probably should be second, but that's okay if he's just going to take that away from them. And not administer a penalty. So snap the ball, roll to his right. I think the Ravens are pretty irritated now. Oops, stumbled by Zane. He's going to throw the quick pass. Attempted dive by number 5, but ultimately Roche is going to come down with that touchdown. Number 5, Rome for the Chief was there, but ultimately good catch by Rome. Or no, I'm sorry, good catch by Roshi, and he's able to come in for the touchdown. And registered as a 2-point conversion, but the ref's going to have to fix that. And good throw by Skinner. He was under a bit of pressure. Zaney ended up stumbling him. So they're just running that one in to try to correct the score here. Didn't, oh, there it goes. I know the Ravens were a bit irritated that they didn't get that touchdown originally. I think it was the right call, though. I didn't hear cadence, and I tried to look back through the stream, and I didn't hear it on the stream either, unless I just missed it. 2-point conversion, they're going to toss it, and that's going to be to Roshi again. It looks like they were stopped just short. So your score's going to be 6-7 with the Chiefs in the lead. Tom Box with the kick, one of the better kickers in the league. It's going to go over his right side. Probably going to be a touchback here. And that's how, yep, so they're going to go ahead and take this at the 20. I'm sorry to the stream. Somebody's got open mic. I don't know who it is, but you can hear like their background noise. So Pock's going to take this at the 20 here. We'll see what he does. Looks like they have too many men on the field. 2 linemen trying to figure out what's going on. Number 28, number 6. 28, Andres. Number 6, Kovu, trying to figure out who's supposed to be in the game. Pock's going to snap the ball, rolling to his right immediately. Got defenders crashing in. He stumbled and taken down by number 1, London, with the sack. Not somebody I'm familiar with. I'm going to assume it's a rookie. So good job on him. The Ravens playing angry. I like it. Pox is on the ball in the back of the end zone here. Under a bit of pressure, he stumbled. He's going to try to move out, and he's taken down ultimately again at the 6-yard line. Good little move to try to get through, but it ultimately just didn't work. His line didn't get too many blocks there either to help him. So it's going to be 3rd down. Third down, you just can't take a safety here because more than likely you'll punt it out if you end up not converting this. So snap the ball, rolling to his right. He's going to throw the quick pass. Great read by number 4, which I believe is Angelo with the interception. Not what you want this close. And you could tell Angelo read that all day. He was playing off the ball, kind of roaming as the MLB, and he ended up choking right back to where he thought that pass was, kind of baited it. Quick snap by the Ravens. They're going to throw the corner here. and both receivers missed it. I think it's just a bit high. So pass intended for Cray. I think that pass is just a tad high. Skinner sounds well rolling left. Good block by his line as expected. Zaney with a great dive. That's like his third one of the game to stop a big run. So Zaney, I would say, defensive player of the game right now. Skinner sounds well rolling his right. He's looking to the end zone, see what he can do. He's going to throw that short pass. Oh, great pass and great move by number 26, Cray, for the touchdown. Skinner threw a great pass there. It was short, very short, just short enough to where only his receiver could get to it. Basically hit him in the shoelaces. And then Cray was able to double back and get that touchdown. He had to make that one little move there, and good job by them. They're going to go for the two-point conversion instead of kicking the field goal. Skinner rolling to his right. We'll see what he's looking for. And he's going to just try Cray again, but it's going to be interception by number 15. So no 2-point again for the Ravens. Good job on number 15 there. Fast food on stopping that. But ultimately, that's going to bring your score up to 12-7, and Ravens take the lead. Tom with the kick again. This one's going to be a little short. And number 3 just misses it, but he's going to come back for it and pick it up. Dancing around, taken down at the 28-yard line, looks like. So a few extra yards here. Better starting field position than they've had. Let's say they're making some line changes here. They're bringing number 23, Rando. Looks like that might be their starting center, that rookie. Pox snapping the ball. Didn't hear a cadence, but he's rolling to his left, dancing around. Good block by number 28 there. He's got to get back to this line of scrimmage if he wants to throw it. He's going to try to throw it out of bounds, and that one does pass the line of scrimmage. It's possible. Maybe I just didn't hear cadence, but Pox snapping the ball, dropping back. He's rolling his right. Looks like he's got his... Oh. I'm very surprised he didn't get tackled there. He had 2 dives that resulted in stumble. Number 4, Angelo, and somebody else. They both dove at the same time, both hit him, but he was able to get past them and pick up the first down marker. I'm actually very shocked that he was able to stand up there. Pox snapping the ball, dropping back. He's dancing around looking for something to develop here. Looks like he's got Zaney on the short and he's going to take it. Good catch by Zaney, dancing around trying to get some extra yards. So they're moving the ball slowly. Only 30 seconds left in this quarter. Pock rolling to his right. He's got a lineman there to defend him. Lineman cuts back, kind of leaves him on his own. Looks like he has somebody in the middle if he wants to throw it. He decides to just take the run. He's going to pick up the first down a little more. Step out of bounds basically at that first down marker. So Pock using his feet there. Ravens secondary are really doing a good job of covering up all those deep passes. There's really not a lot going on deep. So he's looking for Zaney on those shorts, and then he's taking the run when he can get them. Pock snapping the ball, dropping back, and they throw the quick slant to Alf. Alf not ready for it. A little bit of miscommunication there. Or Alf kind of pushed up instead of just slanting straight up as soon as the ball came. In his defense, those passes are kind of hard to catch, so. Box end of the ball, rolling right with bunch right formation, getting pushed back by two defenders on. He's a push up and a sack by number 2, which is Lance. Huge sack for a loss of looks like about 15 yards. Not what you want on 3rd down. Third and 25. He's gonna push up. He's gonna go to the side, bomb it deep again, and that's gonna be an interception this time by number 26, Cray, with the interception. He got away with 2 of those. He threw 250s in the first quarter already. One by Alpha and one by Fats that he was able to come down with, but that time he doesn't get so lucky. Number 14, Skinner just have the ball. He's going to cut it up to the middle. Another Zaney with another great stumble, but he's able to stay up. Oh, good move by Skinner, and he might take this to the house. And he is. This is going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, number 14, Ravens. Zaney almost had him with another sack. He was able to stumble him, but he was able to rotate with that spin move out of the pocket and ultimately take it to the house. No cadence there for the 2-point. They're going to go ahead and make that quick pass to Angel, and that does work that time. Oh no, this field didn't register it. It registered as no good, so that's going to be 3 failed 2-point conversions, bringing the score to 18-7. Ravens leading. I'd have to watch the stream back. It looked like he might have been inbounds for that 2-point, but I don't think they're going to fight over it. Tom Box with the kick to number 7. Looks like he missed it. He's going to decide to opt to just run it out the back. So they will take it at the 20. So Pac is going to get the ball at the 20, snaps to drop him back. Both QBs kind of snapping it quick here, and he's taken down by number 1 again, London. I think that's his 2nd sack of the game. The rookie getting some pressure. Yeah, and it did reset the first down for some reason. It's saying 1st and 10 when it should be like Skinner said it should be 2nd and 19. Not sure if the ref. Oh yeah, there he is. He's moving it. No, that's no. That's not what. The Ravens will happily take this, but that's not where the ball is. It should have been where they were down, but the first down marker should have been moved. Yeah, so they should be on the 11 like they were, but this should be 2nd down, and then it should be 19 yards from the 11 for the first down marker. That should be on the 30, yeah, like Pac's saying. There we go, we got it sorted. Rasden Commissioner decided to step up as ref tonight. So if anybody's watching and you want to take part in the league as a streamer, commentator, ref, whatever the case may be, the league is looking for people to help. So if you're curious about those things, you can reach out to anybody, Pac, Rasden, Trill, myself, whoever. Pac's instead of rolling his left, dangerously close to the end zone here, and he's going to be taken down by Lance. That's the 2nd sack of the game for a loss of yards. So the Ravens line really showing out. So this is going to be third down. 3rd and 26, not where you want to be. Last time in this situation, Pac unfortunately threw an interception, so we'll see what he does this time. Snap the ball, run was left. Good blocks by his line. He's got some time. If he decides he wants to throw, he's going to step up, just bomb it deep, 50-50. And, ooh, geez. It's ultimately caught by number 12. Sorry about the bad camera there. Number 12, Trill, coming down with that 50-50. So once again, the Chiefs getting bailed out by their receivers and a crowd of people coming down with a big catch. And it was terrible camera. I apologize for that. Pakistan ball rolling to his left. A little bit of pressure from the Lions and a push up in the middle of the pocket. He's got Lance chasing him. He's probably going to throw the comeback here. He does. And he ends up missing at number 3. I believe that's Parks. Oh, no, that's Fats. Pakistan rolling to his left. He's going to push up. Not a lot open deep. He's going to throw the short again. Fats missing it twice in a row here. Now what you want to see. Pakistan, the ball's going to be 3rd down. He's dropping way back. He's under quite a bit of pressure. He's just going to bomb it deep. And, oh, looks like everybody missed it. So that's going to be 4th down. Fourth and 10, they decide to go for it instead of punting. I mean, you're down quite a bit. I don't think this is a terrible decision. And 10 yards definitely manageable. See what he does. Paxton snapped the ball, dropping back, even though the pocket was a little clear. He's going to throw the short. Looks like he had 3 receivers in the same zone. He's just going to bomb it deep. And that's going to be an interception by Cray. So I wish I could pull up the replay, but basically what ended up happening is that his 3 receivers all ran the same route. He had 2 run short middle, cut across on a slant outside to the right. And then there's his deep receiver on this side ended up coming back, so they all congregated in the right side here on the short, which didn't allow for him to have any routes that developed. So basically, I don't know if that was a design play. He was just going to throw it in the clump, but Skinner dancing with the line of scrimmage. He's got some space to push up, and he's going to take it. Guaranteed yards. He's never going to pass up on those. Good move to get the first. Pickup of 10 yards. Skinner has to be over 100 rushing yards already, if I had to guess, based on that touchdown he ran and then just the 10 yards he's picked up here and there. Semball rolling to his left. Great blocks by his line. He's got plenty of blockers out in front of him. Zaney gets by for the stumble, but Skinner's able to avoid it. He gets the first down. Pickup of 12. Snapball rolls right. I think the difference is the line here. You can see how organized the Ravens line is. Oh, but they allow Zaney to get through. I think 3 of his defenders made contact with Zaney, and none of them blocked him. So he is taken down. He basically had a wall of defenders there, and Zaney just kind of waltzed right through. He did some jumping to avoid it somehow, but you got to get that block. He's rolling to his right. He's going to push up. He's got a defender on his tail, but he's going to make some moves. Looks like he's going to pick the first down up. And his continuous running obviously is getting the guaranteed yards, but also it's going to end up opening up one of his routes because they're going to be so focused on the run. Looks like he's got somebody middle deep there. If he on a comeback, he's going to take it. Yep. Great catch by number 4, Angelo. Angelo's going to make a move. He's going to keep going. Trying to make a move to make a miss. And looks like number 7's ultimately going to get that tackle, which is Pac. But whoever number 2 was, I believe it's Parks. He was the one who cut off that route and did a good job blocking him from running. Snap ball rolling to his left. See what he's doing. He's in his. Brandon's by himself in the end zone. And that's going to be a touchdown, Brandon Wolf. Skinner did a good job there. He pushed up to the line of scrimmage, threatened the run like he has been doing, which caused that CB and the safety both to push up to try to stop the run. Brandon was basically left by himself. Easy touchdown. No cadence series of 7 roll. There's left a quick pass. Number 3 reads it all day long, and he's going to try to run it out. I believe that's Fats, and he's taken down. So, it looks like the Chiefs have a crash player. The Ravens having a real difficult time converting on these 2-point conversions here. They have 4 touchdowns currently, so the current score is 24-7 in favor of the Ravens, but that is no extra points. Which, I mean, if you're up 24-7, it is what it is, but in a closer game, might be something they want to iron out. Tom with the kick, and that one's going to bounce out of the back of the end zone, so they're going to take this at the 20. Chiefs are going to TP a player in, so we're going to do that quickly. So the Chiefs are still working on getting a player in here, and they might be ready to go. And that's going to be a delay game because of the play clock. They're not going to enforce that penalty. All right, hopefully we're back in business here. Now the Ravens have somebody crashing. It looks like the Chiefs are going to run shotgun formation, right, with Zaney in the running back position. Maybe they're just switching it up a little bit. Looks like Lance maybe crashed and is back now. So looks like we're going to keep this rolling. 4:33 left in the half. Both teams are probably sending the ball rolling to his right. Got a little bit of space, but he's got Lance on him. He's a dance up, try to dive, but he's ultimately stopped and taken down by Angelo, number 4. Looks like the Chiefs opt to run the shotgun formation again, this time with Alf in that position. We'll see what they do. Alf goes out to try to get the block. Maybe he's asking for an extra blocker there. He's going to bomb it deep. Miscommunication between his receiver, and that's going to be a miss. You could tell that Fat started running this route, kind of coming out to where the ball was going to land, but they ended up coming back inside toward the center of the field for some reason. Had he kept the route that he had, I think he would have been there for the catch. Puck sent the ball rolling straight back and dangerously close to the end zone. He's got to get this ball out of here. He's going to throw the jump off to Zaney. Tom there to almost cut that off for the interception, but ultimately they're both just going to miss it, and this is going to be 4th down. So the Chiefs here are having a real hard time converting. And I think that's a credit to the Ravens secondary, really cutting off all those deep passes, but also some of these routes causing receivers to bunch up is questionable. Fourth down here, just have the ball drops straight back. He's got some blocks here. He decides to throw the pass to the sideline. Oh, good catch by Trill. He's going to keep going. I was able to dodge one. Looks like he's got one receiver to beat here, which is Cray. Against 3 defenders, get that block, and it's going to be almost a touchdown. But number 42 saved a touchdown there. That's Tom Box with the tackle. From behind, was able to drag him down. Good moves by Trillo. There's a good catch, and good route by him riding that sideline. What was almost a turnover on downs, Trill ends up turning into almost a touchdown. So to take the side, it looks like the 8 Pock danced around the line of scrimmage looking to run it in, but he's got nowhere to go, and he's sacked by Angelo. He's trying to do the same thing, dance to the line of scrimmage to try to draw the secondary up, but that time it didn't work. So it's going to give them another first down. That's interesting. Snaps ball rolling to his left. That's a glitch, hopefully. He's got the right side of the field open, but none of his receivers seem to be going there. And he's just going to bomb it to the corner. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, but it's batted away anyway by Cray. For the longest time there, he had this whole quarter of the end zone that was just blank. Everyone. Call him sleepy ref, that's funny. Everyone in the field agrees it's 3rd down, myself included, and it looks like he fixed it, so we're good to go. They're calling for a PI. I might have missed myself. I'm not sure, but I think it's just a continued jabber back and forth between these two teams. Pakistan with the ball, he's dropping back under quite a bit of pressure. All of his defenders coming in unblocked, and he's going to throw that out of bounds again. Basically tried the same thing twice. Both times the ball placement was a little outside. So it's going to be 4th down. I think you're down quite a bit. You're down, 2 scores and then a field goal. I don't know if I agree to take the field goal here. I mean, I guess it would close your window to 2 scores. Alf kicks the ball, and it is good. So that changes the score to 24-10. The Chiefs move within 2 scores. which is going to be tough. The Ravens are a pretty high-powered team, and I doubt they're going to stop scoring, so we'll see what happens. The kick is up, and that's going to be a touchback. So Skinner will get this ball at the 20 with 2:14 left in the half. So no matter what happens here, these next 14 seconds, he'll have the 2-minute warning to stop the play clock, which is good. So I'm sure he'll happily take a shot downfield here. Snaps fall rolling to his right. Dance up the line of scrimmage, looking for something deep. He's got the over there on the comeback. He's going to throw it. That's going to be Angelo dancing back and forth, and he is taken down. And that's the 2-minute warning to stop the clock, so no harm, no foul there. I thought for a minute Angelo was burning on that deep route, but he made the wise choice to come back. Skinner's having the ball rolling to his left. He's got some running room. He's got Zaney in front of him. Zaney opts the jump, and looks like Skinner was taken down. This is inches short of the first down marker. I believe he was past that marker, but they're just going to go ahead and roll with it. Minute 47 on his 2-minute drill here. Snaps fall. He's going to push up. Yeah, get the first down. Smart move. Still got a minute 30 and some change to keep this drive alive. Snaps ball rolling his right. 1st and 10 with a minute 30 left. He's going to throw the comeback to Cray, his favorite route. And Cray's able to get the first down again. If you're the CB on that side, you have to play Cray really aggressive. He basically runs the best comeback in the league. It's like his favorite route, so very hard to deal with. Skinner snaps ball rolling to his right. Looks like he's got the over middle, but decides not to take it. It would have been a tight pass. He's going to can take the first down. Good moves taken down by number 15. I think that's the right move there. If he would have thrown that pass, it would have been very tight. Why risk it when you're moving down the field? Snaps rolling to his left. Nice clean pocket here by his team. He's going to throw the pass to the guy in the corner by himself. That's Brandon Wolf. Everyone keeps forgetting about him, and that's going to be a touchdown Ravens with 41 seconds left on the clock. Not sure what Brandon's doing there, but he's getting left kind of all by himself. So I don't know who that CB is on that side. I believe it was number 2, which is Parks, a rookie. But he's got to keep a closer eye on him on his mini-map. They're going to go for the 2 points, see if they can convert one. They've had 4 failed attempts, a couple of which were a bit questionable that they maybe could have made an argument for. But I'm going to go ahead and guess he's going to throw delay of game, of course. I think he snapped the play clock right at the 1. What he loves to do is run these little comebacks, so he'll have like Angelo or somebody run right up this hash as soon as he gets to the end zone, cut back, and very difficult to guard, so we'll see what he does. None of his defenders do it that time. He's just going to bomb it to the corner, 3-on-2, and Angelo comes down with it for the 2-point conversion. So that's going to make the score 32-10 in favor of the Ravens. Anybody who's betting on this game, this is kind of the way you thought it would go. I'm going to expect, at least, that most people believed this is how it would go. Not that the Chiefs are completely out of it, but they're definitely going to have to make some adjustments at half. Tom with the kick, and that's going to be a touchback. That's a bomb. So Pog's going to take over 30 seconds left in the half at his own 20-yard line. See if he can get a score here to end the half on a good note. He's going to have to take some shots downfield, or he's going to run out of time. Psfl rolling to his left. Brandon comes in unblocked. Number 28 was given it an attempt, but Brandon gave him the shake, and it comes down with a sack. The Chiefs calling a good half, so they're just going to let the time run out and go back to the locker room. I believe they had some timeouts if they wanted to call them, but they just opt to refresh and go into the half. So here's your halftime score, 32-10 in favor of the Ravens. And that's it for me. We'll be back shortly. All right, I'm back. Lot going on. So first off, try to get your sound going. For some reason, it wasn't working. I tried both ways, and so I apologize, Cheer. There's no sound for your music, but I did my best. I'm sure the cheerleaders are gonna want to kill me, but it is what it is. And then secondly, the players started the ref started the game while cheer was still going on, so I apologize for that delay too. But looks like the players are picking it up. Skinner's gonna pick up the first down. And this is going to be 8:20 of the third quarter. Ravens are going to get the ball. Senior Sam the ball rolling to his right. Looks like he's got some receivers deep. He's going to take that shot. Great throw and catch by 26 Cray for a substantial pickup of yards. The Ravens threatening already. Snaps ball rolling to his left. He's going to look. He's got some space to run if he decides to. Zany with the dive. He is able to avoid it. And he's just going to push him and get the first down and potentially more here. Trying to fight for that touchdown, but he's going to be taken down by Alf, looks like. So Stanley rolls ready. It looks like he's going to push up the middle, try to get that touchdown, but he's taking it to the 30-yard line. Skinner sent the ball rolling to his right. Looks like he's going to look for Cray there on that slant. Unfortunately, not going to happen. He's got somebody in the middle, but he's going to roll and try to push up. Oh, and he throws it. Looks like Cray wasn't ready for it. For that short pass, they come out kind of quick, so you can tell he wants to work that corner on that side. Senior sent the ball rolling to his right. He's going to push up, try the same thing again with Cray, but both times he's not quite ready, so it's going to be fourth down. I wouldn't be surprised if he just ran this in himself. He's going to roll. Looks like he's got somebody there. He's going to throw it, and that's going to be Angelo with the touchdown. He had quite a few options there. He had two people running kind of the same route, Angelo in the back and then somebody up front. He could have thrown either one of those, like 10 and out, I guess you can call it. But he decided to go with Angelo in the back. I'm going to go for the 2-point conversion. They were able to convert the last one. So we'll see what happens. Rolls to his right. He's going to throw that slant to the middle. Great protection by number 3, Kuroshi. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. That makes the score 40-10. 6:43 left in the third quarter. That was very decisive by the Ravens. They were able to drive up the field no problem, score and complete the 2-point conversion with little resistance. So Pac's going to get the ball here at the 20-yard line. See what he can do. They've been able to move the ball. They've just been quite a bit slower. Dancing around the pocket, trying to avoid the sack. Good block there by number 21. He's going to push up, try to get the first down marker, ultimately tackled by Brandon, I believe. Number 21, who is that? No, Cam. The snaps ball is dropping back. Looking, looks like he's got somebody deep. I don't think he's going to try it, though. He threw. That was questionable pass. Tom Box does a good job reading that. Basically, he had Trill on the sideline. He ran deep. Unfortunately, couldn't get the over, so they decided to do the comeback. Tom read that all day long, started pushing back immediately, and was able to get that interception. Good job on Tom. But that was also a very tight window, and that ball was a little low, so not the best decision, but we'll see what happens. Ravens happy to take the ball over here in Chiefs territory. Skinner's just going to go ahead and take the run like he has been. Gets the first down and more. Tackled by Alf from behind. Taken down to the 30-yard line. So excellent field position. This is the second or third time, I believe, where an interception for them has resulted in them already being almost to the red zone, or at least in Chiefs territory. So pretty hard to expect to win when you get field position like that. Or give field position, I should say. Skinner dancing around. He's going to throw right side there by himself, and Cray's just going to walk into the end zone, touchdown. Not sure what happened there. This CB on the weak side. When Skinner's on this side, the CB should be one-on-one on this side. I'm not sure what happened, but he pretty much just left Cray by himself. I don't know if they opted to just play red zone, and they were all in the end zone there. I'm not too sure, but a little miscommunication. Cray ultimately by himself, and easy touchdown. Skinner 7 ball was left. He's going to throw that quick pass up the hash there, just off the side to Brandon. I think that was to Brandon or Roshi. Oh, it was to Roshi, but he was unsuccessful. Tom Box with the kick here shortly. I'm going to assume this is going to be a touchback. He's going to bomb it to his left here. We'll see if either receiver gets it. Nope, it's out of bounds. So Poctic's over the 20-yard line. Familiar territory for him this game. I mean, all QBs really. He opts to go a bunch right. He did shotgun a couple times toward the end of the first half, but I think he's sticking with bunch right here. Ravens have really stout corners in Cray and Tom Box. It's like they're switching up their linemen. Box rolling rights, under a bit of pressure. He's driving back in the end zone. He's got to get rid of this ball. He's going to throw this short to Zaney. Zaney does a decent job protecting it. Tom was there, but he loses a yard ultimately. Oh no, he gained about 4 yards, looks like. The 24-yard line. Good job by Zaney. That pass came out kind of weird, and Tom was there. He did a good job protecting it. Number 7 under center. He's going to snap the ball. Back in the end zone already. Under a lot of pressure, he's just going to throw that deep. 2-on-1, and that's going to be an interception by Cray. I believe that's his third or fourth one of this game. Still dancing around, shaking and moving. He's going to be taken down. This is kind of what I talked about before. You can't, I think this is the fourth time where the Ravens have had an interception that put them well into Chiefs territory. And this is, I think the score is a result of that. The turnovers are killing them. Skinner's having the ball rolling to his left. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody cut middle, but he decides to take the run for the first down, but it's taken down just short by Parks number 2. He had 2 receivers open in the end zone there. So we'll see if he capitalizes this time. Snaps ball rolling to his left. He's got a receiver cutting toward the middle. See if he takes these and try to fit it on the side. He decides to just throw it out. Probably wise move. Didn't see what he wanted. Why rushed it? It was only second down. Skinner's having the ball rolling to his right, so I think he's just going to push up and try to get this first down, and he does. He's probably going to get the touchdown here with a little bit of a move, but Trill with the takedown. Stopping him just short at the 3rd-yard line. Quick snap there to the right. He's going to throw the move dangerous to Roy there with the touchdown, number 85. The defender's there. If you ever see a receiver just holding still, that's a clue. if you're the CBs or the safety in that area, you definitely got to choke up on that. It's tough, but I'm going to go for a 2-point conversion, try to make this 54. Oh, good stumble by number 6, and he's ultimately taken down by, I believe that was number 28 for the Chiefs, but it's another unsuccessful 2-point conversion, but that makes the score 52-10. The Ravens are kind of pulling away with this pretty handedly at this point. Two really bad interceptions that gave great field position to the Ravens. It's pretty much cemented the Chiefs' fate, unfortunately. So if you're the Chiefs at this point, it's 3:22 left in the third quarter. Honestly, you just spend this last quarter working on some things that maybe you need to practice with, because unfortunately this game's out of reach for these gentlemen. But I still think you can use this time wisely and productively, and work on some things you need to, fix. Pakistan, the ball was left. Great line this time. It's probably the best protection he's had this whole time. He's going to take the run, get the first down, and a little more. Good move to avoid Angelo there. He's going to keep going. Oh, a little juke move there to try to avoid Cray, and then the takedown from behind from Angelo. Great run by Pac. That was probably the best lineman blocking he's had from his line all game, and the result was what you would expect. So Pac snaps the ball. Rolling to his right, not a lot going on. He's going to cut back, but he's under a bit of pressure. He's got Zaney short there if he decides he wants to take it. He decides to just bomb it out of bounds. I think what happened, he rolled to this right side. Parks, number 2, had quite a bit of field ahead of him that he probably could have cut up and potentially got a burner going, because Skinner may have not had time to drift all the way over for that. But hard to tell with those distant throws. But I think it's what Pac was waiting on him to do, was to cut up, and he ended up not doing it. He was just kind of dancing around with the defender. Pac rolling to his left, under a bit of pressure. He's dancing around the pocket. He's able to avoid getting sacked. Not a lot of route options by his team there. He decides to just bomb it deep. Oh, an interception by Roshi. 2-on-1 there, it looked like. Number 11 and number 3 were both there, and Roshi was able to come down with it. Unfortunately, Pac's under quite a bit of pressure. He kind of needs to communicate with his team that they need some comebacks. I think one of the strengths of the Ravens is they really work those comebacks well. Ozani under quite a bit of pressure, able to get the sack on Skinner there for a loss of downs. But yeah, I think the Chiefs need to start running some comebacks or some short routes at least. On that play, they were all kind of just running like middle distance, I would say. Not too deep, but not short enough, leaving him pretty much no options to throw. Skinner's had the ball rolling to his right. Good protection by his line, but Elf trying to get in. He's going to throw the short comeback, like I talked about, to Angelo, and they're going to get the first down. That's a good illustration of my point right there. Skinner wasn't under a ton of pressure, but I was still in the end zone, so a comeback was exactly what he needed. Skinner's had the ball rolling to his right. Under quite a bit of pressure, he's going to throw the comeback again this time. I believe, oh no, that was to Brandon, but Brandon looks like he missed it. And Parks, or number 3, just happened to be standing in the right spot at the right time, Fats, for the interception. Hard to give Fats credit there, because I don't think he even knew he caught it. I think it was more so Brandon just moving out of the way. Pac danced around in the pocket, looking for something. He's got somebody deep middle, Trill, but Trill decides to cut back. So whoever in the end zone there is way too deep. He can't make that pass. And he's just going to bomb it out. So I think it was Parks, the rookie. I'm not too sure, but one of them was dancing back and forth in this end zone here. If he's this far back, there's no way he's making that throw. And if he does make that throw, it's just going to result in a 50-50, because every secondary player is going to have time to converge on that spot because of the travel of the ball. So as a rookie, you have to pay attention to what your quarterback is doing and what kind of route he needs. Alf Spurman on the middle there, he might have had a window to throw, but he's just going to take the run. He's going to dance around for the first down. Great move to get around Cray there, and he's going to keep going, taken down by Skinnerd. But yeah, whoever that receiver was like way too deep. You're not doing your QB any favors. He really needs bailouts when he's under quite a bit of pressure, like he has been this whole game. So those comebacks are key. Chiefs are threatening here for the first time in a while. We'll see if they can punch one out here. Looks like they switch things around again. Alf's going to run that deep middle ball, and they move Fats to the short on the left. He's got some great blocks by his line, and he's going to push up, and he steps out of bounds, but I think Tom would have been there for the tackle anyway. Yeah, looks like they switched some things around. They moved Fats on the short. He was missing some deep balls earlier, so maybe that's why. They also move Alf on this ball, go to the middle. He's been one of their more reliable receivers. Wouldn't be surprised if you see Zaney on the screen here on the right-hand side. Park's their rookie. He's a good receiver, but I don't think he's getting any love this game too much. I don't know if he's had a reception yet. Oh, maybe one, but Fox snapping the ball, dropping straight back. He's just going to throw the one-on-one with Trill. Ball too far out of bounds. Trill's no slouch. He's definitely one of the better receivers in the league, but Tom is a veteran CB. He's not going to fall for that. That basically has to be a perfectly placed pass, otherwise it's going to be an interception. 3rd and 5. We'll see if they can convert at least this first down here. That would be my goal if I was the Chiefs, to at least get a new set of downs to try to punch this in. Box snaps the ball, dropping back. It looks like he's got somebody short there in case. He's just going to throw the 50. Oh no, he throws it out. And they decide to kick the points. Not sure why. Alf's a proficient kicker, so he doesn't need the practice, and they're down 42 points. Like, you're better off just throwing a 50 in the end zone or something. Unless this is going to be a trick play, which it's not. So they're going to kick this up. That'll be make the score 52-13. Pretty much pointless. I don't really agree with that decision, but that's okay. Those red zone reps are so valuable. Like, it's very hard to capitalize in the red zone. And I think the Chiefs had an opportunity there to just keep working on that. Because they're not winning this game, right? They still had opportunity to work on probably one of their biggest weaknesses, which is red zone. And they opt to just kick a field goal. Kind of weird, but maybe they're just kind of done and they want to get out of here. I don't blame them. Or they have bigger plans that I'm unaware of. That could be the case too. So Angelo's getting this returnable kick, so he's going to pick this up. His players there to block him, but Zaney's going to get the tackle. Another crucial tackle by Zaney this game. He's really been a key player for the Chiefs defense here to stop the progression of so many yards. He's quite a few key tackles this game, probably 4 or 5. So here's the ball rolling to his right. He's got somebody burning middle, but he decides to pick up the first down and more with his run. Skinner's really showcasing his running ability. I think the last 2 or 3 games, the Lone Wolves not as much, but the game before that with the Aztecs, he basically ran wild on the team he was against. And Brandon's sitting by himself, and he misses it. He definitely wants that one back. You can't do that and miss a pass when you're wide open. Brandon's great at getting open and finding those open spaces, but you got to catch the ball. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of dropping open passes too, so I can't hate. Dance around the first down marker, see what he's got. He's going to throw the comeback in the middle. Great little route there by, I think that was Angelo again. Looks like he might have Roshi deep in the middle there too. Psfl rolling, raising a quick pass to Cray. Cray's going to make a little move for the first down and more. He moves between the two defenders. He's going to keep running and steps out of bounds. So the Ravens are threatening once again. Really stamping an exclamation point on this victory here. Skinner's snapping the ball. He's got somebody in the middle if he wants, besides across the line of scrimmage. He's going to dance around, try to get that first down marker. Over here, where the end of the T is for the Phantom, he had somebody come across. I believe it was, I want to say it was Angelo. He kind of ran up this hash and then started just working his way toward the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if he hits that this time. Or it might have been Roy even. Skinner rolls right this time, so maybe not. So he's just going to throw the corner to Cray. Cray's there. Great protection of the football and touchdown. Trill was there, but wasn't playing the under. Now the Ravens opted to kick. Interesting. Maybe they just want to try it out. And Roshi with a clean kick. So that'll bring it 59-13 is your score. I don't know why my scoreboard's lagging, but 59-13. And Mercy Rule is 49 points, so they are rapidly approaching that. Great kick by Tom. That's going to be out. Oh, no, it's catchable. Number 15 is going to bring it out. See what he can do here. He's at the 10, 20-25. Still making some moves. Taking down to the 31-yard line, so he gets 11 extra yards instead of just a touchback, so can't complain. Psfl rolling was right. Under quite a bit of pressure by number 1, London, who's had a couple sacks this game. I think he's trying to get that deep ball off to Zaney, but he's under quite a bit of pressure and is taken down by number 85, Roy. I really think it's telling. The Aztecs and the Chiefs were pretty much down to the wire last game. Neither team playing, very well, but it was extremely close. And then I think the Ravens have blown out both of those teams. So you can tell the skill gap is pretty big between them and the others. Psfl rolling to his left. He's got somebody short there, Zaney. If he decides to throw, he's going to dance around the end zone. He does throw it short. And Zaney misses it. Cuts back for some reason away from the football. Maybe he's trying to protect it. I'm not too sure. Looks like we might have a blocked downfield penalty, but they're going to probably ignore it just due to the result of the game here. Because it was incomplete pass, the clock stopped. Pollock dropping back. He's got 3 receivers just running deep. He's just going to throw the 50, which he does. When number 3 comes down with it, I believe that's Fats. Big 50-50 catch by him. I think that's the second of the game. I don't know why my scoreboard's so blurry. Puck snap and rolling left. He's got some time in the pocket, but Brandon's able to get through, and he does take him down for the sack and loss of downs. Or I'm sorry, loss of yards. I hopped to the fan sim and then came back to the game sim. I'm not sure why. Everything's loading weird now. Puck's down the ball, rolling back under quite a bit of pressure already. But he's able to move around and get pushed up to the line of scrimmage. And he throws a cutoff, but the defender's there, and Tom Box with another interception. Basically, same thing as interception, as his interception the last time. Kind of understanding that Pac's under a ton of pressure. He's looking for the comeback. So then he plays the under to protect the comeback, and he's able to get an interception. So just good veteran football knowledge by Tom Box. And expecting the behavior of the receiver. Skinner got space. He's going to throw the over. And, oh, that was close. That was close. If that dive was maybe on a different angle, that might have been catchable. He was definitely burning him, but it's a rare shot downfield. Skinner hasn't had too many of those this game. So, second and 10, 5:04 left in the game. He's just going to push him, take the first. He's got defenders out in front of him. He could probably run this quite a ways. He's going to work around that defender. Great tackle by number 7 to save that, which is Pac. Otherwise, Skinner may have kept going. Skinner says ball roll was left immediately under pressure by number 5. He's able to avoid it. Looking for the comeback from Brandon. He's going to get it. Brandon's going to make a few little moves here and move it for the first down. Let's look at a new set of downs. Skinner snapped the ball, rolling to his right. Looking for the deep ball. He's just going to throw it. Trust his receiver, and it's just out of the back of the end zone. It was close. Skinner rolling rights. Dancing around the line of scrimmage. He's got somebody coming over the middle, but he's going to take the comeback from Cray. Cray's going to cut back toward the middle. Some blocks. He's going to get the first down. So a new set of downs at the 22-yard line. Skinner rolling to his left. He's going to throw the pass a bit high. Intended receiver for Brandon. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to Angelo here. And he does with the comeback. He's able to come in. He's taken down just short, second yard line. Rolling his left. Oh, he's just going to throw it to Roy again, holding still. The 7 defense is able to read it, and they stop him. It looks like at the 1-yard line. I wouldn't be surprised they do it again, or Skinner just runs it in. The slant out to Cray is also an option. Looks like he's going to throw that. Oh no, he throws it back to the middle to Kuroshi. Kuroshi wasn't ready for it. And 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal, I guess. Dance around, he's looking for the corners, both of them covered up. Oh, he's going to throw it right to the middle, touchdown. Angelo kind of just standing there waiting, and the defender just moved out of the way himself. So touchdown, which makes the score 65-13. That'll enact the mercy rule. There's only 3 minutes left, so the clock's going to keep rolling. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. I lie, they're just going to go for the kick here. Make it 66-13. Roshi with the mercy relocating just to add salt into the wound just a little bit. So this clock is going to keep rolling. I don't know why my scoreboard's being stupid, but 2:30 left in this game, and the clock's going to continue to roll indefinitely now. This should be the last drive of the game. Tom with another good kick. Looks like this one might be returnable. I was going to catch right at the end. He dives out to catch it, and so they're going to take this at the 20. And that was a 2-minute warning for the last bit of the game. Obviously, the clock doesn't stop because of the mercy rule, but that's what that whistle was. So the Chiefs have a little less than 2 minutes here to try to get a score. Pakistan the ball rolling to his left. Decent blocks by his line. He's got some time. He pushes up in the pocket and is taken down at the line of scrimmage. If you're the Chiefs, you have nothing to lose here. Just take some shots downfield and enjoy your last minute of the game. I don't know, but I say enjoy the game like it's easy when you're getting mercied. So unfortunately, he's had the same problem he's had all game. Alf and Parks and all those guys, when Pac was under a ton of pressure, he's kind of dancing around here. They just keep running for the hills, which basically forces him to get all the way to the line of scrimmage to even try to throw a 50. It's just not a feasible, sustainable plan. Dropping back, if he's got some time in the pocket, he's going to throw the short to Alf here. Alf's going to move back, try to make some moves. Does get the first down, but he's taken down by Skinner, I believe. Chiefs in no particular hurry. Snaps the ball, dropping back. He's going to push back up the line of scrimmage, but he's blocked. He's going to throw pass to Trill. Risky. But thankfully the defender wasn't able to get to it either. This will be the last play of the game. Pac's down the ball, dropping back. He's got some time in the pocket if he wants it. He's just going to throw the one-on-one here. It's going to be a two-on-one. Roshi coming down with it. He's going to try to run it back, but he's taken down. Final score is 66-13. Skinner shutting out his line. I do agree. I think the difference is the line play in this game. He had like a wall the entire time. Player of the game, it'd be hard for me not to give it to Skinner. He ran probably 200 yards. But Cray had a great game too with some, I think he had 2 or 3 touchdowns, 2 or 3 interceptions. Angelo, obviously, 2 or 3 touchdowns. They had some playmakers. Tom with 2 or 3 picks. Brandon with touchdown. Ravens came out the ball. Well, shout out Psfl. Good game, Ravens. Good game, Chiefs. See you guys next time.